Hi guys, I'm Jamie.
And I'm Kayleigh, and today we have a short and long hairstyles video.
I'm going to show you some hairstyles for short hair and like how I style my short hair, because it can be kind of hard to style sometimes because there's not a lot of length on it. Stop! I have an announcement for this intro before it keeps going. This video is a collab with Jewel Hodges, and I'm sorry if I pronounced her name wrong at all, but she's so sweet and she's so pretty, and we're really excited for this video to be a collab with her. And she's doing some summer hairstyles, so when you're done watching this video, make sure to go check her video out. And if you're on your phone, we will link her video down in the description box and all her social medias, so go check her out. And if you're from her channel, hi, welcome. We're JamKayBeauty, and we hope you stick around. And yes, there's only one person here right now. I'm Jamie, but Kayleigh is at Nationals right now, so she's not here to film this, but she is in this intro. So with that being said, let's go get back into the intro. But yeah, that's what I'm going to show you.
And I'm going to show you some braids and different hairstyles for long hair.
And these are great for the summer because, you know, you want to look cute. So let's get into it. First, we have the side French pony for long hair. Start out by brushing out your hair and parting it any way you would like, or a little bit deeper than normal. First, you're going to start out by taking a small section and separate that section into 3 pieces. Now you're going to start by doing a Dutch French braid. This is pretty easy. It's just Dutch as you go under instead of over. And so when you do this, you're going to take your right piece and then add a little bit in and then cross it under. And so basically when you're going, instead of just crossing over, you're going to add in a piece and then cross over. And for this, you try to angle it like diagonal almost, and then just keep going down until you've gone past your ear and close to the bottom. And then once you're past your ear, just braid it normally. Then tie it with a clear elastic so it doesn't move anywhere. And then gather the rest of your hair, and you can also come back to make it smooth. This is just what Kayleigh did, and because this is going to be being put into a low ponytail. Once you've gathered all your hair, you're going to take your braid and then smooth it back into the ponytail and then wrap it around the ponytail holder, basically. And then after it is wrapped around, you're going to take a bobby pin. With your bobby pin, you can just pin it into the ponytail holder so it doesn't move, and you can put in as many as you want just so it stays, and this is how it turns out. Next hairstyle is called the French pullback bun, and I really like this. I think it looks really pretty on, and it's nice for when you don't want hair on your neck. Start off by sectioning off the back portion of your hair, so basically like the back crown of your head, and you're going to section that off into a small ponytail, and there should be still 2 fairly big chunks on both sides of your head left for braiding. I just smoothed this back with a brush so there weren't any bumps or tangles, so the ponytail just looked nice. And you can always leave this as a ponytail. I think it just looked cuter as a bun. So I started off by putting it in a ponytail and then twisting it around itself into a messy bun. And I'm sorry, it's kind of cut off. Then you're going to take one side and section that into a pretty small piece and put that into 3 pieces. And we're basically going to be repeating what we did in the first hairstyle and doing a Dutch French braid. For this, you're going to take 3 pieces and cross them underneath each other, and make sure they're pretty thin so it's not getting too thick. And then when you go to cross under, grab a small piece next to the hair and gather in with that piece and then cross under. Then you're going to do the same thing on the other side, so before you cross under, grab a little bit more to put into the piece and cross under. And we will link a Dutch French braid tutorial for you guys if we're bad at explaining. Then you're just going to braid all the way down, and when I got to the bottom, I just tied it with a clear elastic so it didn't move or anything. Then I took that braid and then wrapped it around my bun. You can go over or under. I just played with it until it felt good. And then you're going to bobby pin that into the bun. I had some help after this because it was not staying very well. So you can always have somebody else help you bobby pin that in to make sure it's good. Then I just did the same thing on the other side. So I'm French Dutch braiding again. And this is just me closer up so you can kind of see what I'm doing better. And then when I got to the bottom, I tied that off with elastic. And I did the same thing and bobby pinned that into the bun. And yes, I know there's a piece hanging. We did fix it later. After I was done with that, I gathered it all with a ponytail holder so it's super secure. And this is super cute, and this is how it ended up turning out. Now we have the basically kind of like a fake fishtail almost. And you're going to start out by gathering your hair into a side ponytail, making a small hole, and then flipping your hair through that hole. Once your hair is through, you're going to pull it tight, and then you're going to move it down a couple inches or just an inch and tie another section off and do the same thing by creating a small hole and then flip your hair through that hole and pull it through. Once it's through, pull it tight again, and then you're just going to repeat until you're out of hair. And then you can just tie off the bottom, and it turned out super cute. Next hairstyle is really easy. It's just an easy bangs twist. For this, you're going to make a pretty deep part. Oh my gosh, yeah, I was singing to some sort of song. I'm not sure what. So make a deep part, and then you're going to comb that down. With that, you're going to take a small section of hair, actually 2 sections, and then you're going to start twisting them over each other. And then you're going to gather a piece in the front, twist it, and then don't put any more hair into the second piece, just twist that over again. And then you're going to take the front piece and add more just to the front piece, and then twist it over again. So basically you're only adding hair to one piece this whole entire time. Then you're just going to do this until it, like as much as you want, and looks good, and then you're going to twist the rest and then bobby pin it to the back of your head, and it turns out like that. Now we have the classic waterfall braid. This looks best on long hair or short hair actually, you could do on both. Start out by brushing your hair and taking 3 sections. You're basically going to start French braiding that and just go over, you don't have to go under. And so you're going to add in a piece to one side, and then you're going to cross that over. And normally you would do the same thing on the other side, but for this it's going to be different. Instead of adding in hair to that front piece, you're going to drop it. So drop that front piece and then pick up a small piece next to it and cross that over. Once that front piece is crossed over, you're going to take the piece from the back, add a little bit more hair, and then cross that over. Now you're going to do the same thing with the front piece, and instead of adding more and crossing it over, you're going to drop it and then pick up a new piece next to it. And you're going to repeat this all the way down as far as you want. Then when you get to the bottom, I just sectioned it off with a little clear elastic, and it turned out like this. Next hairstyle is kind of like a side twist, but I thought it kind of looked like Demi Lovato, so that's what I called it. You're going to start out by taking one piece of hair and start twisting. Once you twist a little bit, you're going to add a little bit more to the front and twist again. That's it. That's basically that simple. You just keep twisting and adding more hair. I know this is kind of like the last one, but there's not much you can do with short hair, but you can change it up and it looks pretty cute. Once I got to my ear, I just bobby pinned that back, and I would bobby pin a couple times so it stays. Last hairstyle is the French pull-through braid. You can do this halfway or all the way down. Basically, most of our footage got cut out somehow, so basically what you do is move down an inch, section off your hair and then make a little hole and pull your hair through. This is basically what we did earlier, but instead of pulling your ponytail through, you're going to add sections from the sides, create that into like a small ponytail, and then flip it through. I know it's really hard to see. I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was blocking the camera, but hopefully you will get the gist of me describing. So grab the hair that you gathered and pull it up through the hole. Then with that hair, you're going to create a separate ponytail and start over. So then you're going to move down an inch, section it off, and then create a hole in that one. And that's it. You can make this halfway or go all the way down. You can do really whatever you want. We just stopped halfway because we thought it still looked pretty that way. Okay, that was our hairstyles video.
If you liked it, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to us because we love it.
Yes, and the subscription should be like below us. We're setting a goal for this video, and our goal is going to be 150 views. So let's try to get it to that. 17 thumbs up because I'm pretty sure we hit 15 on our one video. Also follow us on Instagram and Twitter at JamKayBeauty, and that's it.
Bye!